All right, welcome to the XAB presentation. We're super excited about this project. And the reason why is because it's fresh out of pre-launch, only in the beta phase, and it hasn't even fully started yet. So this is your opportunity to be first and an opportunity where you can earn up to 1.2% daily in XRP. But before we get started, just a little bit of a disclaimer. XRP AI Bot offers an arbitrage trading tool-based opportunity with calculated risk. This is not any type of financial advice. So just do your own due diligence. We're all grown adults here, so make your own decisions. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about is the top three cryptos in this entire industry right now. We know that number one is Bitcoin. It's an asset coin and it's a store of value. And that's the reason why it's valued at over 100,000 right now. Then we have Ethereum, which is a technology coin. It has a lot of meme coins and other tokens that are built on top of it. And that's the reason why a lot of people are into it, Ethereum, and it's valued at over $4,000 per coin right now. But today it's all eyes on XRP. And this is the coin that we're earning in this platform, the number three coin in the whole entire world. And a lot of experts are saying that there's some huge upside potential towards the end of the super cycle. So the timing is perfect to participate on XRP, and a lot of governments and banks are also adopting XRP right now. So XRP first launched on June of 2012, and the market cap is above $150 billion. Their agenda is to replace the SWIFT banking system. And the reason why is because these international transactions, they take a very long time to process. And even Donald Trump, the president of the United States, in a public announcement, took shots at the SWIFT banking system and said that crypto was the solution, and he was alluding towards XRP. So let's look at how SWIFT compares with XRP. SWIFT is the system that's used for these international bank transfers, and it's been running for about 52 years. It has a very slow processing time, 1 to 5 days to process those transactions, and it's also very expensive, costing $20 to $50 per transaction. Not to mention that it's very confusing for most people, but when it comes to XRP, it's a brand new blockchain, it's fast, it can process 1,500 transactions in a matter of seconds, and it's also virtually free, costing a fraction of a penny. And one thing that everyone loves about blockchain is that it's transparent, because since it's blockchain, everything is written on a public ledger as well. So if XRP just takes 25% of the transactions that are happening on SWIFT, you could see an XRP coin valued at $10,000. And I know that may be hard to believe for some of you guys who may have just got into the crypto space, but I've been through these cycles, and I even remember a time when Bitcoin and Ethereum were at these low levels, and look at where they are now. So it's not a matter of if it's going to happen, it's just a matter of when we will see an XRP valued at $10,000 per coin. So a goal that we could see in the more immediate future is $100 XRP. And the reason why we believe that it can hit $100 quickly is because if you look at that photo to the right, you can see Donald Trump, the president of the United States, who's been pegged as the crypto president, hanging out with the CEO of XRP and one of their affiliates. And they're in talks of potentially replacing the gold reserves and even tokenizing the US dollar to a stablecoin on the Ripple network called RLUSD. So a lot of governments and banks have already got on board. Japan is already using XRP in their banking system. And this is the reason why we believe that we could see $100 XRP very soon. The good news for you is that if you're able to accumulate just 10,000 XRP and hang on to them until it reaches $100, you can become a crypto millionaire in the space. So it doesn't matter if you're a passive player in this opportunity or if you're sharing the opportunity. Everyone has the chance to generate 10,000 XRP and hold them until it reaches $100. You could become a crypto millionaire in this space. So welcome to XAB XRP AI Bot, where your XRP grows. And the reason why it's growing in this system is because we have an arbitrage trading setup where it gets in and out of these tiny price gaps in a matter of a split second. And it takes the buy and the sell simultaneously. And this is a Great place for you to actually grow your XRP without having to sell it off in the marketplace. So we have an arbitrage trading system that's based on a win-win model. So what that means is that it only places winning trades. So it never takes a trade unless there's a win to be made. It trades on multiple exchanges in real time. If you were to look at the top 10 exchanges right now, you would notice that there's a price difference on each exchange. And what this system can do is it can buy at the low price, sell at the high price simultaneously. It's using artificial intelligence, automated, rapid, built with speed and precision, and it buys low and sells high because that's the name of the game. So now let's talk about the brains behind this project, Mr. Jackson Van Mueller. And this guy is kind of like a genius. He can speak 7 languages. He's a master chess player, and he's also great on the piano as well. But he holds a PhD in aeronautics. He shifted from drone tech to crypto way back in 2013 when he was doing Bitcoin mining, and he was inspired to make this technology accessible to all. And that's what led to the creation of the XRP AI Bot, a quantum-powered AI-driven trading system focused on XRP. The bot analyzes the market in real time to execute high-precision, profitable arbitrage trades. So how can you get started with XAB? You can get started as low as 10 XRP. So what that means is that anyone from any part of the world can literally get started in this opportunity. And the basic pack starts from 10 XRP to 499 XRP, where you'll be able to earn 1% daily. And each package that you go up higher, you're also going to be able to earn a higher percentage. The highest pack that you can purchase is the Hyper package, which starts off at 5,000 plus XRP. And I believe the highest purchase that you can make is 100,000 XRP in the system. But there is some advantages to getting started at either 500 XRP or 2,000 XRP. And we'll talk about that during this presentation, but it's not any type of financial advice. Choose the package that works for you. And we look forward to seeing you on the inside. So now let's talk about Sonic airdrops for a second. So you have the ability to earn over 2% daily once you become Sonic in the system for 45 days. Now, how can you become Sonic? Let me give you an example. Let's say that you got started with 100 XRP and you invited someone to get started with your referral link who got started with 200 XRP. Since you double the amount of your holding pack, you would become Sonic and your Sonic bar would fill all the way up. For the next 45 days, you'll be getting 2 times the amount of passive income on a daily basis, which is absolutely incredible. So now let's talk about the benefits to getting started at 500 XRP and above. If you get started with at least 500 XRP, you can become Sonic with 50% of the effort, meaning that your Sonic bar is already halfway full. So if you just invited one other person that got started with 500 XRP, you would become Sonic, or it could be a combination of people that you personally invited that got started with 500 XRP. So this is powerful. Instead of you having to double the amount of your holding pack, you simply have to match it if you get started with 500 XRP and above, and you can become Sonic with 50% of the effort. So after you've chosen which package you want to get started with, the next thing that you want to do is start your robot. So if you go to the package section and you click on your robot, you'll see that you have a selection of trading styles that you can choose from: Alpha, Delta, and Omega. And no matter which trading style you choose, you're going to be able to earn up to 1.2% daily. They're just slightly different. Sometimes they perform better than others at times, but at the end of the day, you're still going to earn that same ROI. And after you get your robot started, it's going to run for 70 hours. Once it stops, the only thing that you have to do is go right back to the package section, click on the robot, it'll start again, and it takes less than 1 minute. Keep in mind that the bots are not running on the weekend because they're calibrated. So you're going to receive these airdrops up to 1.2%. 5 days per week. But the reason why we're so excited about this opportunity is because it's not a get paid 1 time per day opportunity. We receive 40 to 120 airdrops in XRP 5 days per week, and it's absolutely incredible. And if you don't know what airdrops are, that's perfectly fine. All that means is that you're earning XRP all throughout the day, hands-free, literally without doing anything. So the earning potential in this platform is massive, up to 300% in XRP on the passive side of this opportunity, and up to 400% in XRP on the active side of this opportunity. And if you want to know if you're working with a great company, you have to look at the way that they pay their people. Here with XAB, we have instant automated payouts through smart contract. So what does that mean for you? No longer waiting around for your commissions to be received. No more 24-hour wait times. No more asking the company for permission to process your withdrawal. As soon as you initiate a withdrawal in the system, it instantly hits the wallet of your choice, paid out in XRP. And on your first withdrawal, it whitelists the wallet for your protection. So it may take a little bit longer, but you'll notice after that first withdrawal, the XRP will be hitting your account instantly. And that's absolutely amazing. There's only a 10% withdrawal fee that applies to those transactions. So now let's talk about the active side of this opportunity. You also have the opportunity to get direct bonus of 8% whenever you personally refer someone to the platform. So if you send someone your referral link, they make a deposit, you're going to get 8% paid out instantly in XRP, and you can do whatever you want to do with those funds. It's your XRP and you've earned it. So now let's talk about the level income. You also have an opportunity to get paid on 16 levels below you. Each time that you personally refer a new member, you're also going to unlock another level of pay underneath you. Or you can get started at 2,000 XRP like I did, and you'll unlock 10 levels automatically. And that's powerful because even if you had one team that was building very strong and became a runaway leg, you wouldn't be leaving any money on the table because you would be getting paid on all those levels below you. And on the second level to the fifth level, it's 2%. From the sixth level to the ninth, it's 1%. And from the 10th level to the 16th, it's 0.5%. So either personally sponsor people to unlock all these levels or come in with 2,000 XRP and have 10 levels unlocked automatically. So now let's talk about the team bonus, which is potentially the most powerful income that we have on the platform. And it's based on XRP value, and there's a ranking level that's associated with that value. So let's say that you hit 20,000 in your XRP value, you would become a Ruby in the company, and you can actually claim a 10% payout instantly in XRP right inside of your back office. And everyone on this call should be striving to become a Ruby in this company, because if you can qualify to be a Ruby, that means you also qualify for the event in Barcelona, Spain. But you can also let it accumulate until you reach a higher rank. Let's say that you let it accumulate until you reach Black Diamond with 500,000 in XRP value. You would actually claim a higher payout of 13%. And we have members on our team in only 3 weeks that have already hit the Black Diamond rank in this company. It's based on a 90-day rolling calendar. So let's say your first 90 days you hit Black Diamond, and let's say your next 90 days you became a Crown Diamond in the company. You'll be at that title for the rest of your time in the company with the 15% payout in XRP. That's 150,000 XRP, and the value of that is over $450,000 right now. So that shows you the power of these team bonuses. And keep in mind, as your volume grows, you may be even hitting these bonuses multiple times per day, because these bonuses can be claimed over and over again. So it is on a 90-day rolling calendar. The minimum holding pack to be able to qualify for these team bonuses is 500 XRP, and they're counting a maximum of 1/3 from each leg. So the best way to knock these out of the park is to have at least 3 legs running on your team. So now let's talk about the roadmap for a second. Even though we're a brand new company still in the pre-launch phase right now, the company has already launched the Web 2 platform. So that means that people can sign up on the website if they're not familiar with DeFi wallets and all of that stuff, which is absolutely incredible. And we also have compounding and staking coming very soon, as well as the Forex trading platform, which we're going to be talking more about today. but the company has a great track record for doing long-term projects. You can see that we have a 5-year game plan to help people create more streams of passive income. So with that, that's pretty much the end of this presentation for today. Get with the person who invited you here. They can answer all your questions and help you get started. We look forward to seeing you on the inside. And if not, we'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded.